world's best chicken sandwich is hiring, paying up to $30 an hour. But don't worry, because if Chick-fil-A isn't your thing, I also have several no-phone, full-time and part-time opportunities that train you and provide equipment. These won't last long, so let's hop right in. So our first bonus opportunity before looking at Chick-fil-A, it's going to be for Truework. Now, Truework is a platform that simply provides income and employment verifications. So if someone is applying for a new home or an apartment, they are the company that does those back-end verifications to make sure that people are who they say they are. So very cool company. Right now, they're hiring for an operations specialist, and this is going to be for part-time, okay? What I love about this is it's part-time and they also provide you with training. There's also a flexible shift. You can do the morning shift or you can do the afternoon shift, working 5 to 6 hours per day. Now, they do provide you with full-blown onboarding and training. This is a 2 to 3 week period. Yes, they're going to provide you with the laptop and all the equipment that you need. Now, in this role, you're going to be verifying the information for people that submit verification requests, right? So this is going to be pretty much a no phones job. You are there to kind of just do research and occasionally escalate this up to a supervisor or someone in a more appropriate department. So this is more of a research sort of data entry position that you would be doing. Yes, the training is provided. And when it comes to how much this job pays, it's going to pay $17 to $19 per hour. Again, this is perfect for entry level, perfect for side jobs. For those of you that already have a full-time job, this is going to be perfect. $19 an hour, you can't beat it. Now, they've got one more position that they're also hiring several people for. This is going to be for a customer support role, and it is also going to be a part-time position. Now, with this position, you're going to be doing inbound tickets. So if you've got any sort of ticket support experience, that is going to be perfect for this job. You are essentially going to be helping customers. They might have questions about when will their verification be completed, or maybe they've got issues submitting a verification, and you would answer their responses via tickets or via email or chat. Make sure you're asking the recruiter ultimately if you're going to be doing primarily email support or if it's going to be primarily chat support. Some people have their preferences, but this job is also going to pay around the $19 an hour mark. And yes, they do provide training as well. Again, this is going to be 100% working from home. All they're asking is that you have a reliable internet connection. Yes, they provide the equipment for this position as well. So one thing I want to point out is you're going to be supporting the Pacific Standard Time window. So just keep that in mind as they're going over the hours with you when you talk to the recruiter about the hours. This position is 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but the previous position, you can work anywhere between 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be up to 8 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. So resumes for both of these are available in your portal. If you need the access link to your portal, that's down below in the description box and the pinned comment. Now, for those of you that want to make a little bit more money and are interested in working a full-time position, Housecall Pro is hiring. Now, if you've ever used Thumbtack or like Angie's List, this is kind of similar. This is just like a different named company, Housecall Pro. They're hiring for a payment support specialist. Okay. This is going to come with your full benefits, your 401k, your paid time off, all of that good stuff. But essentially, you're going to assist the service professional, AKA the pros, on all matters payment related. So you're going to do everything from help them understand why a payment did or did not go through. You also may support the investigations into high risk accounts and transactions or troubleshoot those technical errors. So we want to make sure that no fraud is happening. We want to make sure that people are who they say they are when they're submitting these payments. So if you've ever worked in any type of banking, payment support, customer support, this is going to be a really cool cool job for you guys to have. You're going to work with customers via written communications. So that could be email support, that could be chat support. Again, related to the account or debt collection or account reconciliation. Again, high risk payment transactions. Now, you know that can lead to like literally a 6-figure career in like fraud support or sales support. They do also provide you with training as well. Now, this job is going to pay a little bit more. It's going to pay up to that $27 an hour role. That's kind of like the general role for those of you that only have like a year or two of experience. Obviously, if you've got extra experience, you want to ask for something closer to $30 an hour. Okay, we've talked about that. If you need help with negotiating, make sure you are reaching out to me in our private community over on Discord with any questions about negotiating salary once you get that job offer. Okay. Now, another position that they have over at Housecall Pro is going to be the risk analyst position. This is going to be for all of my people that have ever worked, again, in high risk payment transactions, fraud monitoring. If you've ever done any type of analysis related to things like payment processing, you've ever done that back end support to understand if a payment is fraudulent, if it needs to be flagged, if somebody's like on the OFAC list, which is like the no-fly zone for different types of like entities. So you would be perfect for this type of role. Again, if you don't have like a bachelor's degree, that's okay. This is one of those companies that tells you to apply anyway, right? So they want you to apply if you've got any sort of experience. And this is going to be right at $60,000 to $72,000 per year. Again, that's around that $30 to $35, $36 an hour range. And yes, that comes with full benefits, time off, paid parental leave for all of my mommies and daddies to be. And then you also get a tech reimbursement. So a lot of you that don't have like a full blown office setup, if you needed to buy like a desk or buy things for your office, like an ergonomic chair, they absolutely give you the money to do that along with the equipment and along with the training. So again, resumes are done for you. Those are in your Paybump portal. Now, for those of you that are looking to do something more sales related, they're also hiring for an account executive. Okay. These are inbound calls. So with this account executive position, this is for my people that have that gift of gab. Okay. It says your daily activity is going to consist of doing 3 to 5 45-minute product demos on Zoom. So say you do 3 of those a day, those are going to last 45 minutes each for product demos for people that say, hey, we're interested in using Housecall Pro. What I like about this job is it is still a decent salary. It's $70,000 a year. But they also have uncapped earning potential, meaning that you can earn more than that. But this is pretty much going to be your target compensation per year. So this is for my gift of gab people. Again, people that love to talk. This is going to be absolutely perfect for you guys. Okay. So those of you that have worked in any type of compliance, if you have worked in lending, if you have worked in payment processing, card processing, I need you to come to the front of the congregation because SoFi is hiring and this is a high paying job. Okay. I'm going to tell you the pay up front. 6 figures out of the gate. 102 is where it starts. It goes up to almost $200,000. Okay. If you have ever worked in any type of loan lending, you've worked in like back end, even if it was like disputes, regulatory, maybe you were an underwriter, maybe you worked as a property manager, something like that, dealing with the numbers. I need you to apply for this ASAP. A lot of you that have worked for Nelnet, you're probably going to be perfectly suited, like if you've done anything with like student loans, because it's talking down here about them wanting someone that has experience dealing with student loans. So again, 6-figure job. This is why I tell you to take those stepping stone jobs because they lead to 6-figure opportunities. Resume for this is already done for you. Yes, it is fully remote throughout the US. But if you're wanting to be in an office, then you can absolutely be in an office. And yes, this is open to all of my friends in New York City. All right, so for all my chicken lovers out there, Chick-fil-A is hiring and they are actually looking for a customer support agent. Okay, so this is going to be the people that you essentially reach out to if you're having an issue with the Chick-fil-A app or if you're having an issue redeeming your points, things of that nature. So you're going to resolve customer inquiries. Those could be technical or non-technical via phone, online, or other support channels. Now, my spidey senses kind of tell me that this is going to be more of a ticket-based role because we're in such a digital world. And usually when you submit an issue to Chick-fil-A, there's like an email number that you can do it to, or you can do it like via their chat. But again, make sure you're asking the recruiter if you're going to like primarily be doing this on phone or if it's going to be some sort of chat, but making sure that you understand that this is going to be a customer support management system that you're going to be working within. Okay. So this is going to be everything from doing documentation. You might do some research. You might have to reset some account passwords, things of that nature. But again, technical support is going to be a plus in this particular role, along with customer support. If you've ever worked in any type of call center and you understand what KPIs are, those key performance indicators, that's going to be a huge plus as well. Now, Chick-fil-A, they will say that they want you to have some sort of degree, but I always say if you don't have the degree, you need to apply anyway, okay? Those are just nice to haves, right? We've talked about that. You should be applying ASAP because companies more than ever are like, look, we will train you. We will pay for your education. And Chick-fil-A is definitely one of those companies that will pay for your education. Now, I do want to point out that this job, it starts later in the day. It starts at 1:30 p.m., okay, and goes until about 9 o'clock at night. So this is a Monday through Friday role, and then they're asking you to be available for a Saturday rotation. Yes, training is included with this position. They are going to train you. So again, as I've said before, if you don't have all of the experience that they're looking for, you absolutely still need to be applying for this. And because it's Chick-fil-A, of course, they're going to give you like the 90-day probationary period, but that's just to make sure that you understand the job and that you are performing the job as they need you to perform it. So again, down here, it says 0 to 2 years experience of help desk or call center experience, meaning that if you don't have the experience, again, they are going to absolutely train you as we've talked about up here. Okay. And if you don't have that degree, don't worry because you don't need a degree to work the help desk. Just saying. All right. And it's also a plus if you are someone that is bilingual and can speak Espanol. So make sure you are applying for this. I just want to point out again that the minimum years of experience that they're looking for, they're saying 0. Okay. That should stand out to you more than anything that this is a job that you absolutely need to apply for, because once you get Chick-fil-A on your resume, you literally can work for anybody. Okay. That is a huge name to have on your resume because of the service, because of the quality, because of their operational efficiency and how well they run their restaurants. Everybody knows that if you come from Chick-fil-A, you obviously are a trustworthy, smart, technical, savvy person that needs to be on this team, right? So again, resumes are already done for you. As I always say, if you need help with anything, you've got those burning questions, make sure you're checking out these interview videos, but make sure you're also chatting with us over in our private community. That's what the community is there for. So you guys can support each other and ask those questions and basically just be vulnerable when you need to be vulnerable, right? So of course, as I always say, we're now in a new year. Make sure you stay ready so you never ever have to get ready. Oh,